Hello, everybody. 200 years ago today, Dostoevsky was born, the great Russian novelist who wrote, among other novels, The Idiot. And though I haven't read all of this book, it's very long, I am interested mostly in its origins because in planning the book, Dostoevsky did not work out the plot. He started with the character. He decided that he wanted to write a book where the main character was a good and beautiful person. He wanted to try and invent someone who was thoroughly guileless, thoroughly open hearted, thoroughly generous, a really good person. And to place him in his imagination in Russian society of the time and to see what happened. So he didn't know how the story would end when it started, and for that reason, some people find the book a little bit scattered because the incidents don't always follow each other properly. But that's life, isn't it? And I think that this is an image for our lives if we wish to make it so, because I think most of us would like to be as good and beautiful as people as we possibly can. Um, we want to do good by other people and to be as generous and open-hearted as we can be, and yet we are placed in a society as Dostoevsky's Prince Mishkin was, which tempted him in all sorts of other directions and meant that he had to compromise and undermined his good intentions and all those things that we experience as we try to be good in the society in which we live. And we do have to compromise. We do have to sometimes accept that we can't be as good as we'd like to be, but sometimes we give up too soon. We want to be good, but we haven't the courage. And I think we need sometimes just to, sometimes, if it's right, stand out as being different, stand out as being someone who is good when other people around us are doing things that perhaps shouldn't be being done or are being unkind. We need to be the kind of good and beautiful person the Prince Mishkin was, even if we, as he was, get called idiot or thought of as goody goodies. Sometimes we just need to make that stand. And as in the novel, we don't know where that will lead, and it might not be towards anything particularly nice for us. Um, Indeed, the novel doesn't end well for Prince Mishkin, who ends up in a mental asylum, and it's a tragedy. And we don't know if we stand up for what is good, what will happen to us and where it will lead. But nevertheless, sometimes it just needs to be done. And in that way, of course, to follow, for those of us who are Christians, in the example of Jesus, who did what was good and right, even at great cost. And so today, that's an aim for me, to try and make sure that I don't get dragged down by the society in which I live and its values, but do my best to be like Prince Mishkin, a good and beautiful person.